All right. Here. This is the equation sheet that I posted that on Canvas. I'm gonna leave the momentum equations on there, but you don't necessarily supposed to use them, but some people might find that beneficial because it was one big continuous story. So that is on Canvas. The PowerPoint that I'm about to go through is also on Canvas. So you will experience one of these questions. Statistically, a third of you will miss it. I really hope that each and every one of you are part of the 2/3 that get it right. Okay? And here's how you're going to approach this. You are going to look at this and say, is that the answer to that? Is that going to end up being bigger or smaller than 57? Don't say that out loud. Just think.
This is Monday. Is it due Monday now?
Yeah.
Or so it is today?
I pushed the expert TA to Monday. Okay. Is this a small or big unit? This is a small unit. Corresponds with micro. Okay. It's a smaller unit compared to this. So this is like going from inches to feet. When you go from inches to feet, are you going to get a big number or a smaller number? You're converting from inches to feet, you're going to get a smaller number. We expect to have a smaller number. Okay? So here's how you read this chart. 1 times 10 to the negative 6 liters is equal to 1 microliter. That's how you use that chart. Okay? That's your conversion. So, or written like this, 1 times 10 to the negative 6 liters is equal to 1 microliter. Okay, so you go 57 microliters times, put microliters on below, liters on top, just like we always do. And then we apply this conversions correctly, so 1 times 10 to the negative 6 liters, so 1 microliter. We multiply that, and we end up with 57 times 10 to the negative 6 liters. That's not correct scientific notation. That would be 5.7 times 10 to the negative 5th liters. Is that number bigger or smaller than 57? Smaller. Okay, good. Now, here is what you would do if you got it wrong. A third of you. You'd be like, oh, I need to divide. And so when you divide this, you end up with 57 times 10 to the 6th, which is equal to 5.7 times 10 to the 7th. Is that answer bigger or smaller than 57? Bigger. That tells you that's wrong. So do the other thing. You divided to get that answer, so multiply to get the right answer. Does that make sense? Just trying to give you a robust, use your brain. I hope is that sometime in your lifetime, we'll actually use metric system as our standard. We'll see. Good? You have one of those questions. Don't miss it.
Present the changes.
Okay, people have asked, hey, are you gonna post the answers to these? No. That's why we're going over it. You have the questions, you write down the answers. Correct answer is B, -6 yards per second. Displacement, so change of position, final position minus initial position, divided by time of 5 seconds. So -30 divided by 5 gives you -6 yards per second. Good? Okay, can't see that. Make it see the video. Correct answer is dangerous dinosaurs. They're going in opposite directions. Mom is going faster. Correct answer is purple. A, has a steeper slope. Do you have a question?
That's time.
Correct answer is A, purple. It's going from 40 meters to 0. But the blue's longer. Yeah, it is. It just took a long time to get there. It went from the 30 to the 0. Good with that? Correct answer is A. Here you have a shallow negative slope. Here you have a steep negative slope. Starting slow, speeding up in the negative direction. Next question. Correct answer is C. You start slow, so this is velocity, so 0 meters a second, -1 meter a second, -2 meters a second, -3 meters a second. As time goes on, you're going away from 0 meters a second, you're getting faster in the negative direction. Correct answer is C. Here you have a steep negative slope corresponds to a fast negative velocity. You have a shallow negative slope corresponds to a slow negative velocity. Kidding.
On the velocity versus time graph, is the middle bar 0?
Yes.
And is it the same for the position graph?
0 meters, 0 meters per second. So it is 0, but they represent different zeros. That? Good question. Thanks for asking. You let me know if you have questions. It does get boring just monologuing up here.
How's your day been today?
Jackson.
You know. Gotta pick. Correct answer is the bike. It has a greater change in velocity in the 5 seconds than the car does. It's not about which one's going faster, it's about which one changes velocity quicker. Have a conversation?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, why are you so?
Oh, wait, no.
Is it speed?
Correct answer is E, educated elephants. Okay. The direction of acceleration tells you nothing in terms of the motion. The only thing it can tell you definitively is the direction of the force. Okay? The stallion experiences a force this way. So if it's going this way, it's slowing down. If it's going this way, it's speeding up. Okay? The mare is experiencing a force going this way. If she's going this way, she's speeding up. If she's going that way, she's slowing down. Does that make sense? Okay? Call that good for today.